born November 2014, died November 19th, 2016. He was 2 years old. But I think that is like the cutest little thing. How they have, that must be, move Dawson. Now that must be toys and stuff that he really enjoyed playing. That is like one of the sweetest things. He recently got a headstone. And they made it look like really good. Alright, there's Vernon and Laverne. Vernon is Ernie's brother. October 4th of 42, died April 23rd, 2007. 3 days after my birthday. And then here is Papa Ernie. Papa Ernie. See, November 18th, 1945 to September 22nd, 2015.
Buried.
Yeah, he's buried under you.
How?
His casket, they put his casket, they had to dig it, they put his casket in there, and then they covered it up with dirt.
You can see it.
Nope, you can't see it. You're not able to see it.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Because they had to bury him. That's how they bury people.
Dig up and cut on him. Dig up and cut on him.
Yeah, if you dig him up, you can get in really big trouble because you know what? In the ground, it's not really Papa Ernie. That's just his body. Papa Ernie's in heaven.
What head?
Huh?
What head?
It's in there with him. But Uncle George and Papa Gramble. Yep, up in the sky. Papa Ernie's way up in the sky. He's in heaven.
You can't climb up there all the way up.
No, nobody could ever reach the sky. Say hi, Papa Ernie.
Hi.
Say hi, Papa Ernie.
Hi, Ernie.
Say love you, Papa Ernie.
But
They did a really good job on Papa Ernie's headstone, didn't they?
Who's that?
I know, bird does poop on it.
Oh.
The leaf and try to clean the bird poop. My biggest pet peeve when I come to a cemetery, you know, you all seen in his dad's, when we went to his dad's gravesite, is like when the little placards like this has fallen over. It might not be my family, but I don't like seeing the plaques falling, so I will fix them. I'm going to get ready and go to see my grandparents. I haven't been up to see my dad for a while, so, you know, nice day. I really enjoy seeing him. But I hope you liked, you know, my dad's grave and how they set up the headstone. We made it to Barnhill Cemetery. This is where my grandparents are buried, and you know, it's their great-grandparents. I haven't been here since I've been 10, so we had to park the truck down at the bottom of the hill because you have to walk up a little hill and then walk up another one just to get to the cemetery. Not now, because I mean it's been a while since I've been here, so I actually don't know how the hill is now. I do remember whenever Papa was buried, it was raining, and they had to carry the casket all the way up the hill. Don't wear flip-flops when you're having to climb a hill. Here's my memo. Here's Papa. Hi, Papa. Charles S. Markham, which is Charles Sherwood. PV2, U.S. Army, Korea. August 7th, 1925 to October 1st, 1997. Sitting here at the graveyard, I found some more people that's related to us. James Dyer. I was raised around him, so I know who he is. We called him Jim Tom. I don't know what made me call him Jim Tom, but that was his name to us, was Jim Tom. People in this cemetery is horrible. JR's dad, he's buried in a cow pasture, but the thing is, being a cow pasture looks better than this cemetery.
This cemetery's been abandoned.
And, you know, I'm going to come back in a couple of weeks, and if it's still like this, I'm going to find out who I can talk to about it. But I'm going to personally bring a lawnmower and mow. I was thinking about mowing around my family, but why not show everybody else respect and go ahead and just mow the whole little cemetery so they can rest in peace and not have stuff laying everywhere. Yep. Whenever I was a kid, when he died, I was 10. It didn't look this bad. It actually looked decent. Well, now it's like abandoned. You can tell that nobody really comes up here. Look at all this. That's ridiculous. You know, up there you can barely see their headstones. The boys put flowers on them, but you could barely see their headstone things, considering my mama died in 94, and all she has is that little metal placard. And Papa has the headstone that, you know, you put in the ground. Look at all that. You can't find the graves unless you actually go up there. And see, there's like a bunch of headstones right there, but you can't really see it unless you're, like, looking right at it. It's literally out in the middle of nowhere. You got the, you know, the road down there. You see the hill that we had to climb to get up to the cemetery. You got the big drop off. You got houses that way. You got houses that way. You got houses down that way. What would you do and what would you think if you come up here and see all that to where you actually have to search to find their plot? Well, don't forget, leave me a thumbs up. Drop me comments, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Bye.